And we are now recording. As you can see, hi, I'm Joel Dunn. My beautiful wife, Stephanie, is currently out on the porch helping somebody complete their 4-in-1. So that's what this is about. This is the new 4-in-1 Get It Done Power Zoom. And to start this off tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and announce the people that got their 4-in-1 done from last week to this week who actually tagged us in their posts. So guys, if you want to get a shout out, you need to make sure that you tag us in the post. So the people that we had that got their 4-in-1 done is we had Liz Parizo, Bailey Taylor, Brandy Farrell, and Brandy helped hers. So she completed a full loop, get her 4-in-1, who was Tabitha LeCornu. Now, we were having some issues because I understand the pain that Mike goes through on the Sunday night calls when he has to try and figure out how to pronounce names, because we couldn't get that one figured out. So Tabitha, if we murdered it, we are so sorry. But that's okay because you got it done and that's what matters. So give you guys a little bit of background for those of you that don't know me. I am Joel Dunn, #1 income earner, Black Diamond, double ambassador. We've been in 12 years now. My beautiful wife out there, like I said, helping somebody get her 4-in-1 done. We've been in 12 years. 12 years ago, our story wasn't what it looks like today. So what this is this is the highlight reel. We are through the 12 years of what we were at to get to where we are now. Where we were standing in food lines. We were losing our rental properties, losing our house. We were in that last economic decline. We were losing everything. And then God brought this amazing opportunity into our lap. We took it, we ran with it, and we've been able to help thousands of people change their lives through this amazing It Works business. And as you may have heard, things got way easier at the beginning of the month with the announcement of the 4-in-1 program for the new Fast Start bonus. So I didn't know who better we could bring on to have a conversation about this than the man himself. Our Chief Sales Officer, Mike Potillo, is here tonight to get some information into your hands on why this system is so amazing, how you can use it to do amazing things like Christmas cash. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. You know, you can get your way to a $5,000 bonus in the next 90 days. Who wants to do that? Drop a 1 down in the comments. Guys, this is amazing. We have the best Fast Start program in the industry, and I'm so excited that Mike has some time to share with you guys tonight. I know I saw him on here, so let me see if I can bring him on. Mike, are you on?
I'm here, buddy. I'm waving my hand, so it makes it easy for you.
I got you.
There you go.
All right. So, Mike,
yes,
go ahead. You have the floor.
All right.
Let them know what's going on.
All right. Hey, everybody. How you doing tonight? I always like, we'll do it at the end. So, like, be prepared to at least turn on your videos. If you don't have your video on at the very end, to be able to say hi to everybody, because I think it's good. If we don't get to connect in person, let's at least connect via Zoom, be able to say what's up. But Joel, Stephanie, thanks for having me on tonight. Great group. I've been scrolling through, looking at the names, and man, I know you've had so many people complete their personal 4-in-1, but then also so many people help those new team members complete their 4-in-1, because that's what that complete Fast Start looks like. So I'm going to make a couple of assumptions tonight. And, you know, you're not supposed to make assumptions, and you know why. But I'm going to make 2. Number 1, I'm going to assume that all of you are already distributors and you're not people that are looking at this business. So I'm going to talk about money, lots of money, and even more money. And it's okay to do that because you're all distributors, I believe. And number 2, the second assumption I'm going to make is that an extra $5,000 in your bank account by December 17th is probably something that you would like, or you wouldn't be here on a Tuesday. I didn't know what day it was. I was thinking it was Wednesday. I was like, wait, what's going on? On a Tuesday evening at 8:06 p.m. in the evening with us 2 guys talking about a 4-in-1. And you're going, what's a 4-in-1? So I'm going to get right into it and try to keep it super, 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 super simple and go over some things with you. And what I ask you to do is pay attention, take a few notes. But the most important thing you can do today, the absolutely most important thing, it's super tough. I need you to go to your eSuite and download this document and print it off. If you say, I don't have a printer, save it on your phone, save the file, print it off tomorrow at work or at a Kinko's or wherever printers may be that are not yours, right? Just print off this document. As a matter of fact, I print like 52 of them, like a deck of cards. You need to be able to deal these things out to people, to deal them to yourself, just as easy as a dealer's dealing cards out. Because what you're going to do is take action on this form. And if you start having questions, this is the great thing. All of your questions are answered by filling in the blanks. Like it really is that simple. We tried to take a 20-year-old company with extraordinary products, with an extraordinary culture, a great track record, and say, you know what, can we make this super easy for no matter where you're at in the world, no matter what your background is, that you could literally point, fill in the blanks, and put $5,000 into your pocket. And we've been able to do it. And people have already been able to create that income in as little as 21 days since we launched this officially September 1st. So I don't want you to get complicated. I don't want you to start writing down a million questions, because all your questions are answered next week when you get paid the bonus, because you won't have many questions after you get paid. You see, to get paid, you have to fill in the blanks. You have to fill in new loyal customers and fill in a new team member. And then you have to help them do the same. And all of your questions get answered just like that once these are filled in, because you get a notification the very next week that you got paid $50 or $150 or $350. It's that simple if you don't complicate it, right? As humans, we tend to complicate things. So what I want you to do is just like promise yourself. You don't got to promise Joel. You don't got to promise me. You don't got to promise Stephanie. You got to promise yourself, I'm not going to complicate this. I'm going to go out and do what they say because it's real and it's happening. So before I get into this and take just a few minutes to walk you through it, I want to cover a couple of housekeeping things. And again, these are things that you don't have to remember. They're just more for you to kind of start percolating on, understanding, number one, why we did this. Number two, kind of how the process works. So number one, people ask, why'd you introduce this new program? It's real simple. Not enough people were making fast enough money, period. Right? When we looked at the numbers, not enough people were taking immediate action and gathering a customer or a distributor. They were on our products. They're ordering every single month. They're on auto ship. They love them, but they weren't doing the business. And they said, yes, I want to be a distributor. So people were joining the business, spending the money to join a business, and they weren't getting a customer and they weren't getting a distributor. So we were like, well, why? Why would they do that? And we realized that we've given people a lot of incentives to join the business in the last couple of years. So we said, okay, you know what? Let's separate very clearly somebody who wants to join the business and somebody who wants to be a loyal customer. If you want to be a loyal customer, you can get our amazing products. You guys know what they are, and you can introduce those to them. And I'm not here to tell you how to sell the products, right? Joel, Stephanie, all of you are much better at that than I am because you're doing it every single day. What I'm here to talk about tonight is how to take those products once you've sold them and once you gathered a customer, and how to put an extra $5,000 in your pocket by December 17th. That's all I'm going to cover tonight. All right. So I'm not going to, don't come on here expecting what's the next tip on posting on social media. Ask somebody else, because they're doing it and they're going to give you a better tip than I will. I want to simplify it. So once you do these things and you gather these customers, you know what to do. Right? Too many times people go out and they want to know how to do it before they know what to do. Right? We want every single one of you to be able to put $500 every single week, every single month, every couple months, every 3 months, whatever it may be. We want you to be able to put that in your bank account. So we simplified it down to one simple sheet. All right, housekeeping. Number one thing, if you've been in the business prior to September 1st, we've given you what we call a birth date of September 1st. It's as if you're new when it comes to this particular bonus. Now, does that change anything for you in the company whatsoever? Not a thing. It's just for this bonus. Our previous Fast Start bonus, you had 30 days when you were a brand new team member to gather some customers, gather a distributor, and you got paid some money. What we've done is we've extended the time period to a full 90 days. So it's no longer just your first 30 days. You get your first 30 days. And then on day 31, we kind of wipe the slate clean and we give you a second 30 days. And then on day 60, we wipe the slate clean again and we give you another 30 days for a full 90 days. Now, here's something important for you to kind of understand. Again, you don't have to figure it all out tonight, but you need to know each 30-day period is its own period. It's a unique period. In other words, what you do in this first 30 days doesn't carry over to the next 30 days. What you do in the second 30 days doesn't carry over to the third 30 days. It's 3 independent 30-day periods, full 90 days. This is for new people, and this is for every single one of you as well. You can earn this. And the important thing is for you to share this information with your teams, because see, you're on this Zoom, but I bet each of you know 10, 15 people that are not on this Zoom, right? So you need to take this information and share it with them tonight, not tomorrow, because if you started September 1st, right, if we made your birthday September 1st, it is September 21st. We're 21 days in to your first 30 days. Now let's talk about what that means for a second. So here's where the worksheet comes into play. This worksheet simply shows you what you need to do your first 30 days, your second 30 days, your third 30 days, all your 30 days, right? You just need to do the same activity repeated again and again and again. And we coined it 4 and 1. All right, here's what I want you to know. When I either hold up 4 fingers or I say 4, that's referring to 4 new loyal customers. And when we talk about 1 or a friend, that's talking about 1 new distributor, right? So 4 loyal customers that are brand new, 1 new distributor, and that new distributor purchases our business builder kit. If you haven't seen our business builder kit, we ramped it up, put some more product in there, get a great value of it. You're going to love it. So how do you make $5,000 cash? Like, I can't even say it sometimes. I get choked. Cash, not 10-month payout, not 5-month payout, not 25 months to get it. Cash. All right. This bonus pays weekly. So when you earn the money that I'm going to share with you right now, you get it in your bank account the next week. The Christmas cash that we're going to talk about, an extra $3,500, is all deposited in one payment by December 17th. One payment. And you know what you do with that one payment when you get it? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? You spend it. You spend it and pay off the debt that you have. Buy some cool Christmas gifts. Go on a trip. You spend it. It's your money, right? Because you get to go back and you get to do these things again and again and again. So earn the money and enjoy it. That's why we called it Christmas cash. We wanted to launch this time of year so you could take advantage of it. And really, when there's so much uncertainty in the world, you could count on this. Now, what is this? Let's walk through it. It's real simple. In your first 30 days, we want you to gather personally 4 new loyal customers and 1 new team member. When you gather your first loyal customer, I want you to write their name on the sheet. That's why you need to have a bunch of these, because I expect a bunch of new team members put in, a bunch of new loyal customers. Write the first loyal customer right there. Write the second one right there. Write the third one right there. Write the fourth one right there. Once you put them into the system, the very next week, you're going to earn $50 cash. When you add a new team member within that same 30-day period, now you can add the team member before or during or after these 4, there's no order you have to do this in. We're going to pay you another $100. So when you gather 4 loyal customers yourself and 1 new team member that purchases the business builder kit, we're going to pay you $150 the next week. That's the 50 plus the 100. Pretty simple, right? It's a circle and you fill it with 4 names and 1 new team member. And the next week we pay you $150. These loyal customers, combined total of orders, 180 BV. So that's like a pick 2 each, right? Majority of customers are buying a pick 2. That's what they got to do. And of course, they're on their normal 3-month commitment. There's no different for them. They're going to order the first month, order the second month, order the third month. For some reason, one of them drops out. You got 30 days to replace them, replace the volume. Like there's no gotchas here, right? Even when you look at the fine print, there's like 2 asterisks. And they're both like shortcuts on how to do things faster. They're not gotchas. So that's what I love about the rules of this promotion. It's simple, it's easy, anybody can do it. So number 1, in your first 30 days, you're going to enroll 4 new loyal customers and 1 new team member, and you're going to earn $150. But you're not done. You see, you've not completed the Fast Start bonus. How do you complete the Fast Start bonus? You help other people, right? You're going to take this person. Let's say this is Amy, a brand new distributor, and she got started in your first 30 days. Here's the cool part. Amy's brand new. She has her own. Yeah, you are. I see you. You paying attention. I know I was talking about you. So Amy's got her own first 30 days. So your clock started on September 1st for your first 30 days. Congratulations. You got Amy. You got your friend. You got your 4 loyal customers. Now, Amy has 30 days from the day she joined. Today's the 21st. Let's say she joined today. She has 30 days from today to go out and gather her. See, this circle's Amy's. Amy gets 4 loyal customers and her new team member in her first 30 days. We're going to pay Amy the $150 for doing it herself. But because you helped her do it in her first 30 days, we're going to pay you an additional $350 cash the very next week. Okay, so you made $150 for doing it yourself. Amy was your new team member. In Amy's first 30 days, she got 4 loyal customers and 1 new team member. You maybe didn't get another soul, but we're still going to pay you $350 for getting Amy started. That's a total of $150 plus $350. That's $500. So what I would do, the reason I tell you to print these out, the moment you get yours and then you help Amy get hers, I'd put a big check mark on it. I'd write $500 and I'd stick it on the wall, right? Like make a bold statement like I did it. And then grab a fresh sheet and do it again, right? Your next 30 days, or here's the cool part, you don't have to wait. You can do as many as you want within 30-day periods. But remember, you got to finish within 30 days. You don't, there's an old saying, right? Finish what you start. If you start in that 30-day period, you need to finish within that 30-day period. So all of a sudden, if you get 3 loyal customers and it's day 30 and you haven't added that 4th loyal customer or that brand new team member, guess what your butt better be doing that last day? You better be gathering that 4th loyal customer and that 1 team member, because the other ones, they're still on your team. They still pay you all the other bonuses. But for this bonus, they won't roll over to that next 30-day period. So guess what you're doing? You're hustling, right? It pushes you to urgency. See, a lot of people, we got to push, right? You got life going on. You got the news going on. You got elections going on. You got all crazy stuff. And, you got all this COVID stuff going on. I mean, life is crazy, lots of distractions, but on day 30, if you got 3 team members and you don't have a 4th and you don't have a new friend, you better get it, or you got to start at 0 the next 30 days. It pushes you to urgency. Here's a great part. What's the worst case? You get another 30 days to do it again. And then you get another 30 days to do it again. So do it at least once a month, right? Your first 30 days, you get your 4 loyal customers. You got Amy. You help her do the same thing in her first 30 days. You're on her clock now, right? But during that, you're helping her. You made your 500. You put it up. You get your fresh sheet. Your next 30 days, we want you to do the same thing. Same activity. Go out and take all the marketing that you know that Joel and Steph and other team members will teach you, our amazing products. Get 4 more loyal customers, write in their name, get a new team member, and we're going to get, who are we going to get? We're going to get Jamie. We're going to get Jamie. Jamie is our new team member, right? So my second 30 days, I got 4 loyal customers. I enrolled Jamie. I just made another $150. I helped Jamie get 4 loyal customers and 1 team member in Jamie's first 30 days. Right? Now, here's the cool part. Jamie's 30 days and Amy's for 30 days, they may overlap at some point. So now you get to work with 2 people and you've got a clock counting down for each of them that you need to help them get that, because it's worth $350 for you each. Once you help Jamie do it, put it on the wall, $500, big check mark, you did it. Grab a fresh one. Third's the charm, man. 3rd time's the charm. Now we're getting real, because in your third 30 days, you get 4 loyal customers. You get your 3rd new team member. We're going to go after Dottie, because Dottie's texting, not watching. So I'm going to give Dottie a hard time. So we're going to get Dottie. So we got 4 new customers. We got 1 new team member, made $150. We helped Dottie in her first 30 days get 4 new loyal customers and 1 new team member. We made $350. $500. Put it on the wall. Check mark, $500. You just made $500 for personally gathering how many loyal customers over 90 days? 4 plus 4 plus 4, right? 12 loyal customers over 3 months and 3 new team members. You just made $1,500. But here's what's great. We get to go to the bottom of the sheet, because there's this one little thing we added here. We said, you know what? The moment you finish your 3rd sheet, you now qualify for Christmas cash. And as long as you do it, we gave you till December 10th. So we actually gave you longer than 3 months. So as long as you finish 3 sets, 3 sheets by December 10th, meet the rules, right? Within the 30-day period, you can't add them all up and by December 10th, right? That's never been said. That's never been written. That's not anywhere. You got to do it in the 30 days. We got to push you to work within your 30-day periods. But you have until December 10th to complete 3 of these worksheets. You'll have made $1,500 just on this bonus. All the other bonuses pay out, the cabs, the unilevel, the gens, everything. This is extra. And then on December 10th, boom, we'll calculate everybody who's done 3 of these worksheets. And by December 17th, you'll have an additional $3,500 deposited in your bank account. No gotchas, no nothing. Right? This is what you need to do. You know how to do it. I'm not here to tell you how to do it. You have all been, you know how to do it. Now, like I said, can you do it faster? Yeah. We have people already in the month of September that have completed 3 worksheets already. Like, that's crazy. I'm not saying that's easy, but they've done it. And guess what? We said, if you want to do 3 more, we'll pay you another 3,500 extra bucks plus the 1,500 that you make along the way. You can do as many as you want. Just do it within your 30 days. Complete your 4 and your 1 in a 30-day period. And then if you get another 1 and another 4 in that same 30-day period, you'll make 500 plus 500, but complete it in the 30-day period. Now, this is the cool part. If you do it again, and you take that money and start doing the math a little bit, and you go, wait a second, so you're saying I could print out 6 of these and fill out 6 worksheets, and I could make 500 for each 6. So that's $3,000 in regular Fast Start. This is the new Fast Start program. And you're going to pay me an extra, do the math, 3,500 plus another 3,500. You're going to pay me that's crazy money, right? 3,500 plus 3,500, $7,000 in the extra money, plus the other $3,000 just for doing it normal. That's a lot of money. And it's all going to pay out either along the way or it's going to pay by December 17th with the Christmas cash. So where we're at right now, we're finishing up the programming for this. We gave it to you early, even before the computer programming was done, because we didn't want you to have to wait. And what I think most of you need to focus on is filling in the blanks and not asking a lot more questions, right? What I found is that I've lost track of how many of these Zooms we've done and in-person presentations. And what typically happens is people start asking the what ifs, right? And I tell them, I just share with you the what. Your job's not to ask the what ifs. What if this, what if that, what if this, what if that? If you will literally just gather 4 loyal customers and 1 new team member before September 30th, right? You met your qualification. You go, Mike, what if I don't get it? That's okay. Month of October, do it then, right? Start then. There's still plenty of time, right? It's not like we're asking you to gather 100 customers or fill in a diamond chart, right? With all this volume. We're talking about 1 new customer per week. Like, think about that. How many businesses can stay in business with 1 new customer a week? I gave this example the other day, and I'm closing here in the next 3 or 4 minutes. And it made me think about, like, what's the most, like, the worst job, not dirty jobs, not like the TV show, but like the worst job. And it made me think, and if you do this job, it's okay, because I know you know that it was super annoying when you did it. And I've done annoying jobs in my life, so I can say things are super annoying. But if you ever been to like an outlet mall or a nice mall or any mall, and you go by and the guys are trying to go like, hey, give me your ring. Let me clean your ring. And you're just like, get away from me. I want to go to the food court and get a cookie, right? I don't want my ring cleaned. You know, and they're like, come on, free ring cleaning, free ring cleaning. You're like, get away. I don't want you. And they're like trying to grab your ring off your finger. And they're so annoying. I'm like, just get away from me. They have to get a lot more than 1 customer per week. Like, think about how annoying they have to be to people just to get 1. And if they just got 1, they wouldn't be there more than a week because they couldn't pay their rent. Like, you get to get 1 customer per week, 4 loyal customers in a 30-day period, 1 team member, you make $150. And most of you are doing this part-time, spare time. Isn't that? I mean, that's the great part. It's not like you're getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning, hitting a time clock and working for 10 hours, right? You're gathering a customer. You're sharing with a friend. You're going, hey, we got this cold brew. It's hot outside. You should try this. You get a little buzz. You know, you can lose some weight. Maybe if you follow this program on our skinny brew, we got this gummy, right? We got products that people want. You just have to know what your target is every month. Here's your target. Hit the bullseye. It's really big, right? You can be a horrible shot and hit the bullseye, right? 4 loyal customers in a 30-day period, 1 new team member, $150. Help them do the exact same thing. They make $150 in addition to what you already made, and you make another $350. Now, people all the time, they're like, well, my personality this, and I'm not sure this is my personality and this. So we actually created this sheet for all the personalities, the colors that we've kind of simplified this down. And it's real simple. Like the reds, the real driven people, like the moment you show them earn 5,000 and they're grabbing it out of your hand, right? So like you reds, you don't need to see anymore. Quit thinking, just go fill in the blanks. That's how you make it. You don't got to overthink it. And they're going, give me 6 of these up front. It's like, give me 6 of these, right? That's the red personalities. You know, I think about like the blues. All you got to show them is like a Christmas bonus. And you go, we can throw a party with $3,500. And they're like, oh, party 30. We can do a great one. Right. And they're just going, they're focused. So like people that just want to have a good time, talk to them about what you can do with that 3,500, the party you can have, the trip you can take, having fun. Like yellows, the yellow personalities, I call them the grandmas, the ones that just want to help people, the kind people. Like we even put the word you help. Right? Yellows even they're like, I get the help. It's on the sheet. Right? You help your friend get therefore and a friend. Like you're helping them. And here's the great part. You make more money than they do when you help them. Like, isn't that cool? You make more money than they do for helping them do it themselves. You actually make more money helping them than you do yourself. If that's not servant leadership, I don't know what is. And like for you green personalities like Joel, we get rid of the worksheet and we just write it in print so you can read it. Right? This is the last thing I'm going to leave you with. This is the other thing I would recommend that you print out. It's the one-page summary in your eSuite. Now, I am not an analytical person. I don't like reading these kind of things. This isn't rules, by the way. We have the official rules in there and all that stuff because you have to. That's the legal stuff and you got to have that. But here's what I found this is because I wrote it. I wrote it in a way that you could read part of it so you'd start to remember what we're telling you to do. So from right here, like this far down, the rest of this page, it takes about 2 minutes to read this. Now, I'm not asking you to read it every day. I'm asking you to read it one time. But that one time, I want you to read it out loud by yourself in a room. And I want you to grab your phone and I want you to either, hit the video, but turn it over. So I don't need your video in your face or anything, or use your voice recorder, but video yourself reading this right here, where it says, here's how it works in 3 simple steps. And I just want you to read it. I don't want you to add words. I don't want you to, and you're going to go, here's how it works in 3 simple steps. 1, once you join, build your business by recruiting 4 and a friend. 4 loyal customers and 1 distributor in your first 30 days. Like, read it. Don't add words. Don't take away words. All the words are important. And I want you just to record it. And then because it only takes you about 2 minutes, every morning when you get up to brush your teeth, I want you to press play. Because you should brush your teeth for like 2 minutes. Like if you didn't know that. At least that's what I tell my kids. And they never do it. But you should. And now you have a timer. Right? So if you're not done, keep brushing. So you're doing 2 good things. Dental hygiene, learning this. Right? And what this is going to do, it's going to remind you every morning before you start your day, before you go out and talk to somebody why they should buy your products or how you're going to have it. I need to get 4 loyal customers, 1 new team member. 4 loyal customers, 1 new team member. When I get them started, like all of a sudden, you're going to be so excited when somebody says, yes. You're not going to forget, oh crap, their 30 days just started. I need to get focused again and help them, right? You're going to remember it. So do that and you'll be amazed what can happen in your business. Joel, that's what I have for tonight. We try to keep it simple, try to keep you entertained, because at the end of the day, if you'll just fill in the blanks, you'll be amazed at how much success you can have with our Fast Start program. So we want to pay out so much money with this program that we see a lot of happy faces, Joel, this last part of the year. And then, we're just going to continue doing some amazing things the end of this year and through next year. So pretty awesome.
Guys, that was awesome. In the chat right now, show Mike how much you appreciate him. Mike, thanks for coming on and dropping it and letting us know how simple it is, guys. So if you are unsure of what to say or do, you have 2 pieces of paper. One is way more important than the other. One, you just fill it in and follow that. The other one is the one that you listen to yourself for that positive reinforcement over and over and over again every day until it sinks in what you have to do. Because guys, 4 and a friend is so easy. So all you got to do, 4 can be 4 family members and then a friend. Do you understand that it said 4 and a friend, not 4 and a family member? Because we know you don't want your family member to join your team, but sometimes it happens anyways. That's okay. Guys, it's that simple. They've created such an amazing system for you to follow, so you don't have to spend time thinking. You just have to go out and do. The thing is that life rewards the person who goes out and initiates and takes action. So for today, your action is to get that sheet out, start filling in the circles. I know a lot of you have already started doing that, and some of you have already completed that. But the step 2 is make sure you're recording yourself reading the steps so that you get that positive reinforcement and then you take action on it. If you do those two things, but then you don't take the action, what is the point of doing the two things to begin with? Guys, we know you're awesome. We know you're made for more. We know that you've got amazing groups of people out there that you have yet to reach out to because they're on your chicken list. This is a chicken list free zone. This is the time to go out and go crazy because there's only a limited amount of time to get that Christmas cash. And guys, I saw somebody putting math in there that they're shooting for $21,000 in Christmas cash bonuses between now and Christmas. What kind of a trip could you take your family on for that? What kind of debt could you pay off with that, with just doing these simple steps over and over and over again? Guys, all you have to do is do it. Also, wanted to plug right now, we've got an amazing event happening in just a couple days. I know there's some amazing announcements that are going to be happening. So make sure that you're jumping on, make sure that you're watching Fall Conference, and make sure you're checking out my social tomorrow because I may have something that I'm doing. I don't know, might have to do with something called Confidence the Label. Don't know what it's about. You might want to check it out tomorrow. Guys, go out, make it an amazing night. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you here again next week. See you later, guys.